Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for clicking on another episode of LA Talks. Today, I want to review 4 movies that are in the same genre, horror. First one is Out of Darkness. Out of Darkness is a movie that I recently saw earlier this week in theaters, and I mean, it's a really great movie in my opinion. There's a twist in it that I'm not really big fan of, but the ending does get to me, and there's a very strong message at the ending, very strong, and I don't know, it gets you thinking a lot. But anyways, this movie, right off the bat, is a survival movie. About 45,000 years ago, a desperate band of early humans finds a new land to settle in as they start to realize that something monstrous is hunting them down. They must confront a horrifying danger that they never could have imagined. So, I mean, one could think Alien, Predator. 45,000 years ago, these people trying to just find new land and go in adventure mode here kind of reminds me of Minecraft. But anyways, it's caveman time. There's a bunch of just moments where they're starving, they're trying to get food, and something is just hunting them down as food. But we don't see it until the very end. Like I said, the twist is a little will be a little like, huh? But the ending does strike a very good message, and I agree with it. Out of Darkness, great movie to see in the movie theater, and if you can't see it and don't want to, it's fine. You can watch it at home. Make sure to turn off the lights because I love to watch movies, and this is a movie that you need to watch with the lights off. And I mean, it's not necessarily that scary. Like, I do have different standards of being scared, but this one is not one of them. It's a good movie to watch and enjoy. Get your popcorn out. I mean, this it's a really great movie. I give this movie 8 out of 10. I almost give it a 7 because of the twist. And like I said, don't get too high expectations of the twist. It's there. It happens. But I'll get into spoilers after I review the next 3. So now the next one I want to go ahead and review is the movie Prey. And like Out of Darkness, it reminded me a lot about this movie. This movie brings back the Predator after a terrible The Predator movie in 2018, I believe, or 2017. I'm not really sure, but Prey is a good movie. This Comanche warrior protects her tribe from a highly evolved alien predator that hunts humans for sport, fighting against wilderness, dangerous colonizers, and this mysterious creature to keep her people safe. Perfect movie, honestly. It's a very great movie. I mean, you instantly get Comanches, versus the invaders, the pilgrims, if you might say, but they don't even look like pilgrims. Yeah, the predator just comes in, makes everything a wasteland. I mean, it's a really good film. I mean, Amber Mitt Thunder, I think that's how you say her name, plays Naru, and Dakota Beavers plays Tabe. I mean, they're instantly great actors. I love this movie so much. It's honestly, I like it better than Predators, and Predators I did like, and obviously it's not better than Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's definitely better than Predator 2 and the rest of them. But yeah, this movie Prey, I mean, it grounds Predator. You get to see him, go up against warriors that don't have guns. Some of them do, but I mean, mostly it's just, hand-to-hand combat or knife-to-knife combat, if you might say. I would suggest watching. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. Next movie I want to review is It Comes at Night. It Comes at Night, like Out of Darkness, these both have the same type of message. I'll give out light spoilers for this movie because it did come out in 2017. This is the movie that I saw with my girlfriend. This is our first movie night. I mean, honestly, I regret it, but it is what it is. I remember watching this movie thinking, okay, it's gonna be a good scary movie, right? But damn, I did not expect it to be this dark and this sinister. I mean, it is mind-blowing at times. I mean, most of the time I even forgot I even was on a date with her. I was just hooked to this movie so much because I was just like, I mean, generally it's about a plague that already run amok. After a mysterious apocalypse leaves the world with a few survivors, 2 families are forced to share a home in an uneasy alliance to keep the outside evil at bay, only to learn the true horror may come from within. Again, it's about people, losing control. And back to Out of Darkness, they both have something in common in that department where when someone, is trying to survive and they're trying to protect either themselves or their family, they go and do things that people would never ever think to do right now, because right now we're fine, but you never know how your brain will think when you're in survival mode and your survival instincts kick in and you start doing crazy things that one sane right now that's, it's not in survival instinct might describe as crazy, psychotic. I mean, it's a crazy movie, especially the way the dark plays a role in these movies, because there's a scene in Out of Darkness. I'm going jumping back and forth. There's a scene in Out of Darkness that it's getting dark and dark, and they're trying to build a fire very, very quick. And I don't know, you see that transition slowly creeping, like the darkness slowly creeping in, and it's really scary. It comes at night. I'd say it has moments like that, but really it's them being, going out, doing what they need to do, and then coming back in and locking the doors every night, because you never know who's gonna come barging at your door with the disease. There's a plague that is running amok. You don't know who to trust, because you want to help people, but you don't want your family to die either. The grandpa is the one that gets infected, and he dies, and they have to bury his body, or I'm sorry, put him out of his misery and then bury the body, because there's nothing else to they can do for him. He's sick, the other people need to survive. I mean, that's it. It's messed up, really messed up, and the ending's even more messed up. I mean, it's not, I mean, if you're wanting to see a good feel movie, this is not it. This is very, very dark. I'll give this one an 8 out of 10 as well. The Mist is another movie that reminded me a lot of, just survival instinct kicking in at the last minute. Sure, The Mist, it comes at night, or like apocalypse movies. The Mist is during the apocalypse, like as it's happening. This guy wakes up, he's a painter, he's just doing his regular thing, and then he has to go to the grocery store because a storm passed through and he has to, fix it up or something. But he goes to the store, and then that's when the mist comes, and the mist holds these weird alien-like creatures, and you can't see them because it's the mist. Let's straight off the bat, I don't think the CGI is very good, but the story, the acting, it moves the movie. Like, you don't even mind the CGI. If only this movie had a better CGI, I would rank it just a little higher, because I love this movie a lot. I just didn't like the CGI at times, but it still didn't, cancel out. It canceled out a star, but it didn't cancel what I felt about the movie. These characters are put into a bad situation where they have to survive with these other, people in the grocery store, and there's like a, religious lady. There's a guy that, just wants to leave, thinks everything is a joke. It's a really, really great movie. I never saw this movie. I can't believe I missed it. It came out in 2007, but I can't believe I never even heard of it. It's made from Stephen King, and even Stephen King himself has said that he's liked this one better than one of his books, and that's saying something. I mean, the ending, which I mean, I don't want to spoil this ending. If you have, I know most people haven't seen this one. That's why it needs to be seen, because the ending is totally messed up. It will probably make some people angry, but it's good. I mean, whatever the director or whoever made that decision was cooking. I mean, it was good. It was bold, a very bold decision to make, because I know a lot of people did not like the ending because of how it made them feel. But regardless, I mean, it's really, really good. I mean, a bunch of theories can be thrown at it. It still stays as one of the like sickest endings in a movie, in a horror movie. So anyways, going back, I mean, The Mist, I want to give it a 9, but it's because the CGI does kind of, lower it back down a bit. It's still a strong 8 out of 10 for sure. Going back to Out of Darkness, I want to get into spoilers. So if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it and come back. Obviously, straight up, I didn't know the main guy was gonna die that quick, and it was shocking. Everything else in the movie, like with the girl going through, her period, and the woman pregnant is dying, severely dying because she needs food. I mean, it's so hard to watch sometimes to see these people, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do, honestly. I was even like trying to put myself in their shoes. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, just go out there and hunt something, I guess. Like, just literally go out there and hunt. Do not come back until I find something to give these people something to eat. Cause, dang, like, and plus the other guy was kind of a dick. He tried to like take advantage of this young woman, even though the woman he impregnated is suffering, and he's over here trying to pleasure himself. I mean, he's an asshole himself. But the way he dies, wow. I mean, so much to say. I really wanted them all to survive, because the other characters are really great. Man, this movie was just insane sometimes. I guess the unnerving hold it has on you, like it grips you really, really tight. The twist kind of takes me out of it a bit because it's revealed to be just, caveman. Just instead of it being like an alien, like or a dinosaur. I don't know. Something told me it was gonna be a dinosaur or something like that. But the weird noises that was giving off, obviously, I was like, okay, it must not be a dinosaur. It must be some type of alien. But wow, and that's what I'm getting at. The message between It Comes at Night and Out of Darkness. I mean, and possibly The Mist is that biggest monsters isn't what is in our heads or what we think a monster is. The monsters are ourselves. Like everything that we do, our survival instincts can be monsters themselves. We are the monsters we all are scared of. And I think that's a very bold message to put across. Not a lot of people will like it. I mean, Out of Darkness is not doing great at the box office. It Comes at Night did get good reviews. The Mist did get good reviews as well, but Out of Darkness is getting good reviews. But if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, a lot of people don't like it. The audience score is very, very low. But I mean, screw those people. This movie was great. I liked it. There were some questionable times where, like I said, the twist does take you out of it because there are some moments where you're thinking, okay, the kid gets kidnapped. Why doesn't he yell? Why did he just take quiet? Like, if I got kidnapped from my dad and I was taken to a cave and being fed food, I mean, sure, they're trying to help me, but I would still question and be like, okay, all right, thank you, but I want my dad. I'm going to go see my dad. Please go get my dad. It's a very, very weird decision. Such a complicated scenario. The people that helped you are the same people that killed your dad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that, but obviously he didn't know at that moment, but dang, imagine if he did and those other cavemen were still alive. I mean, what would he do? What would he say? I mean, geez, I would fight them. I'd say, man, you killed my dad. Screw you. Like I said, there's those questionable moments, but like I said, the ending does take it back a bit. It does pick it back up, and I like the ending. So anyways, that's all. I wanted to go ahead and review these 4 movies. I want to put them out there. Yeah, I'll start doing more quickies like this because I don't have much to say a lot because I'm not a critic. I'm not a real critic. I'm just a guy that's trying to express his thoughts of the movies that, I've watched and my ratings and just give you guys something to look forward to, really. That's it. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video.